What's going on, everybody? I know I look a little less animated today. Sorry about that. I've been busy working on some really cool projects, doing a lot of stuff in 3D, and it takes up a lot of my time. If I could show any of that, you'll see it somewhere on screen now. If not, sorry about that. It's just, NDAs and everything. If you've known me for any amount of time, then you know I love shoes. Love all kinds of shoes. I love sandals. I love slides. I love Oxfords. I love boots. I love loafers. Even Wellingtons. But the kind of shoe I love the most are sneakers. They're classic, they're stylish, they go with so much. Absolutely love them. I obviously have a ton of shoes. This is just a fraction of what I have in my collection. I don't just like buying shoes just to buy shoes. I like to use them to commemorate an adventure or a place and kind of anchor the memory of that place to the shoes. Because then when I put that shoe back on, it's like I get to relive it or think about it all over again. Like these pair of Air Maxes here, I customized before my trip to China to visit friends and see everything that China has to offer. And every time I pull out these shoes now, I think about that awesome trip and all the wonderful sights I saw and literally traveling from one side of China to the other on this adventure. I got these shoes to commemorate the wedding of one of my best friends. And I think about that awesome day and that awesome couple every time I put these shoes on. I got these before I went to hike in the Canadian Rockies. My wife and I love hiking and we love mountains. And one of our adventures led us up to Banff and Jasper and that whole area. And I think about that awesome trip every time I put these on. And that's kind of why I like getting shoes and collecting them. I've got these that I bought right before I went to the Philippines, and I met so many awesome people in the Philippines. And every time I pull these shoes out, I put them on and I look at these colors and I think about all the individuals that I met and the wonderful times that we had. And I know it's weird, it's super weird, but that's how my brain works. And I associate all of these amazing trips with those shoes. And it's like a little memoir from that time period of my life. But out of all the shoes I have, there's one style that I keep going back to. And that's Air Force Ones. Like I had these custom made for a Christmas party one time. And then I had these custom made for New Year's. And this pair of Air Force Ones, I got to commemorate my graduation from college like 10 years ago now. That's insane. 10 or 11 years ago. And for whatever reason, I just love this style. I've been wearing Air Force Ones since I was in like 6th grade. And I just always see myself going back through them throughout the years. For some reason, it's just the shoe that I love the most. But that all brings us to today. I found a new pair of Air Force Ones. And I think they might be my favorite pair of Air Force Ones to date. They're this awesome blend of fun, but still stylish and elevated. And that's just the perfect balance for me. So let's open them up, huh? These are the Pineapple Air Force Ones. If you just look really close at the swoosh logo and the heel, it's got this awesome texture. And that's because it's made out of actual pineapple leaf fibers. It adds a pretty cool look to the standard Air Force One silhouette. And then you've got the rest of the upper, which is a blend between denim, cotton canvas, and a synthetic suede. That add a lot of really cool textures and details to the shoe that makes them a little more interesting than your standard Air Force One that's just either all leather or all fabric. And it makes them really visually interesting to look at. The artist in me is really intrigued by these. I love all the colors and textures and stuff that go on in this. As you continue to look around the shoe, there's a lot of really fun things in it too, like this awesome pineapple logo that's on the tongue. And if you look inside the insole, you can see this number here, and I looked it up, and that's the product code that grocery stores use for pineapples. That's really cool. Then you've got some other cool features in it, like the sole is made out of cork, and the little Dubray thing here, and the insole is all made out of a cork material. And that's really neat and really unique. I don't think I've ever seen that in a shoe before. It's one of those things, again, it adds another extra texture and interesting piece to look at on these shoes. Super cool. Anyway, I love these things. They're a great addition to my closet. And the reason I ended up getting them was because I wanted to remember all the changes that have been going on this year. Like, I've had so many changes in my life this year. And I felt like now that I've got a handle a little bit on all that stuff, I could commemorate the moment. And I did it with these. And even better than just the Air Force Ones themselves, they have matching Air Max versions for women. So my wife and I can match. It's her least favorite thing, but it brings me so much joy when we match outfits that I just had to do this once I found out. And so I get to have a little fun and match my wife in some subtle way and commemorate this crazy year that I've had with these shoes. I know this is a rambly video, but I just wanted to share the thought process and this very odd eclectic shoe collection that I have with you guys. If you liked this video or you didn't, leave a comment below. And if you could, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and tell me if you want more stuff like this or if you want me to go back to animation. I just thought I'd try something new since I knew I didn't have enough time to do an animated video this week. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. But if not, I'll go back to the way I've been doing things. All right, well, I'll see you next time. Bye.